Hey, what's up? Playing Outer Worlds 2. The Steeler game is on. We were just playing football. You want to go back and watch me play football? I beat the Buffalo Bills 30-29 in a crazy game. And after that, I said, well, did take a break after 3 straight wins. Wanted to end on a note. I got really anxious too. I was playing like online and really highly competitive. Got to watch my heart. So I wanted to dial the excitement down here and play Outer Worlds. If you're watching the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. You don't even get too much notified. Just disable notifications, and you're helping me grow my stream for free. I appreciate it. Thank you. Listen, I do beat quite a lot of video games. I've beaten God of War on hard mode, God of War Ragnarok, the second one. I didn't like the expansion Valhalla. It was just like a Colosseum, endless bosses coming in. I like the story based, which is a whole other thing, which is why I did beat both Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and Breath of the Wild. But I didn't feel like they were story based enough. They were too open world for me. I preferred the older Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past, Link number 2. And I like the first and third game more. Ocarina of Time's my favorite. Twilight Princess was a little bit like Ocarina of Time with shadows in the sky, and you know what I mean? So the Wind Waker was cool, but Wind Waker was too easy. The sailing was tough, but the battling was way too easy. Although the game was great if they made like more challenging bosses and stuff. The Tears of the Kingdom and Brave New World, they didn't have any dungeons in the game. There was no, like in Ocarina of Time, the water dungeon and the ice caverns, and it was just like gnarly at Christmas time. You're going through the ice caverns, and you know what I mean? And then this was just like, it felt like Assassin's Creed with, to me, it's just like Assassin's Creed with, you know what I mean? It's like with Zelda characters. Go around and open the towers. And I like open world, but I would have preferred it maybe if you needed to get like 4 key items. Like maybe you need like the hammer to open up this, and then you need the, you know, and maybe you could have tower maps there too, but like without taking away, you could like add to it where to even open up this corner of the map, you need the hammer. To open up this corner of the map, you need the boomerang. To open up that corner of the map, you need the grappling hook. To open up this corner of the map, you need the sail. Otherwise, you just can't get there. You could do things in the middle, but then you open up the map. Maybe you don't know where Zelda is. You know, maybe the game isn't chasing Zelda. Maybe you and Zelda team up to stop the greater evil that they're destroying the rainforest. It would be an environmental thing. But you have a dungeon. You have and not just, you have shrines everywhere, and then the dungeon is 4 shrines. No, the dungeon's shouldn't be 4 shrines, dude. The dungeon should be a fucking dungeon that takes like almost a full game where you forget what game it is. You've been playing the dungeon for a few days, and it's like dark and gnarly, dude. Not just like just go underground on the map. And it's just the same map, but it's dark. You know, oh, well, we went deep. We had the dark. No, it's not the same. You can't just throw a couple shrines and just call it a dungeon. It should be a fucking dark dungeon that you fucking go. Even Demon Slayer, not Dragon's Lair, Demon Souls had better dungeons. Like go inside, suddenly, like an Elden Ring, like go into the building, and then the building's kind of dark and gnarly, and there's a boss down there. That's how it should feel. Not just, here's a shrine in the lava. It's the lava, this is the lava shrine. No. This is the ice shrine. There's a shrine on top of the ice. It's an ice dungeon. No. You have to have a dungeon that you dark deep down into it. You need fucking boots, to climb because the ice is so slippery, and the key to get the princess is done. Get the key, and you go to the next land, and you can't get there because you don't have the hammer, so you got to go get the hammer, and then it's a really good sense of adventure. The way it is now, it's like open up the 6 towers and go kill Zelda. That's it. End of story. Everything I said before, no. So it took away a lot of the fun of the other games. In the old game, you tried to go rescue Zelda, but no, you needed the hammer. So go get the hammer, and that's really hard and treacherous. To get the hammer, you need the boomerang, so you need to go get the boomerang first. It's fucking hard, dude. This way, it's just like, go get Zelda. Build up your hearts and get Zelda. Like, it doesn't lead you by the nose. You could combine, because Ocarina of Time turned open world too, after you discovered all the lands and you had a decision, like, so you could make it, like what I'm saying, you could have, like, the opening area, and then you kind of have to, like, open up, to get up here, you need the grappling hook, to get up here, you need the hammer to get, and then you earn opening up. And then it's open world after that. But you don't know where Zelda is. Maybe a piece of the key is here, a piece of the key is there. You get all the 4 keys, then you can go to the other place. But when you get there, there's a fucking water dungeon. And the water dungeon's gnarly as fuck. You've got to swim to the ocean, and then go into the dungeon, and then you're in the dungeon. It might take you 2 days to beat that dungeon. It's like almost like a completely different game. And then you come back out, but the way they did it now is just, there's a shrine, and then the name of the shrine is dungeon. I'm like, dude, you think I'm an idiot? No. So I really, I wish the Zelda developers would take into consideration. I'm sure they heard it. They heard the complaints because they added into Tears of the Kingdom. They just put 4 shrines together and named it dungeon. So they really didn't create a dungeon. To me, it was very lazy. The game was great in the beginning, but then it kind of like tapered off to the point where I'm like, okay, this is Breath of the Wild expansion. This isn't really a brand new game. This is like Breath of the Wild 2. Breath of the Wild 1.5. You know what I mean? We're going to add the Breath of the Wild with the flying enemy. I like the games, but I just think they could have been great. They didn't have that like epic quest feel of the earlier games. I don't mean Twilight Princess, but I mean 1, 2, and 3 and Ocarina of Time. Sense of adventure. Wake up in bed and Fairy talks to you, Arya, whatever. You go on an mission and you lead by the nose, and it's what's this, what's that. This one, it's go open the towers. Zelda's over there. So just a little more story integration would be good for me. A little more opening up the map with like quest items would be better for me, I think. Less map opening by tower climb and more by item. Like in Ocarina of Time, you needed the grappling hook to cross the ravine and to cross the lava. So you had to go back and get the grappling hook. Then you can do it. And there's nothing like that in these new games. You literally, if you have the thumb skill, you could just walk to the boss and end the game immediately. In fact, if you just go get the Zora armor and you could swim up, with 3 hearts, you could swim right up to the boss in Breath of the Wild, and if you know how to fight it, you can win the game immediately. For me, I needed armor and hearts and stuff, because beats my ass, and I needed all the armor and hearts and and potions I can get to beat him. But if you're like really good at the game and you have the thumb skill, you can go straight to it and beat it. Anyway, with Outer Worlds, just in the video game realm topic, I never played this game here. I never played the first game. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I read online the Guardian article, which I didn't like the Guardian article. The guy's saying, my family, maybe I'm jealous, I don't have a family to play uh, kids games with, you know what I mean? But he's like, my kid didn't like it because of the politics, and he said, you're not going to like it either. And he was right, because it's not as funny and lighthearted as the first game, and it's too serious. And dude, your fucking review sucks. You went in there with your son's bias. No, I don't know. It's not a lighthearted fun. It is a little bit, but it doesn't. I think this has a lot of comedy in it. It has plenty of comedy in it. It's more like Bioshock and Fallout. Yeah, maybe it's not good for your kid. Maybe it's not as kid-friendly as the other one, Guardian article, but this is a great game so far. It's a good role-playing game. This is kind of like every role-playing game I've ever played. It reminds me of Alex, the German guys make the Alex series, or the Party Piranha Bytes people. Alex they make some pretty decent games. The Technomancer game is really pretty. Not too fun to play. It's too clunky to play, but it's a good-looking game. And you know, Alex is pretty fun. I beat Alex, but Alex is like, you have to be like a hardcore RPG gamer to play Alex. Similar to like, what is it, Riven? What's it, Riven and Riven 2? Those games, those RPG games are like really hardcore. You do like a lot of talking and real role playing. You're like really in the conversations. And you gotta like. Which oddly, I'm not good at like conversations in the game. My ex-girlfriend Natalie used to say, "Why are you never read anything?" But like somehow I'm good at those games. Even I don't know, Tomb Raider comes to mind. The newer Tomb Raider, where it's an open map and you can go around everywhere at once. Like Dragon Age, Inquisition. This reminds me a little of KOTOR. So the way like the conversations, you could be like a jerk, you could be nice or neutral. It reminds me of like the dark side choices. This game reminds me of Baldur's Gate a little bit. This game reminds me of Bioshock quite a bit with the vibe and the Fallout. It probably gets compared most to Fallout. And it does remind me of Fallout. It reminds me of all those games, but those are good games. There's nothing groundbreaking here, but what I like about it is it's next gen on PS5. The battling, it's a little clunky at first, but it really grows on you, and it offers a challenge because they have, programmed enemies, and I'm sure they themselves died many times in the challenge. You die a lot. It's a little. I want to get back into Cyberpunk. A little more difficult than Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, you can do your L1, your net runner stuff, and you can kill the enemies from a distance, which is kind of fun to do. But then by the time you're shooting at them, they're already half dead. In this game, it's like open warfare. But this game's pretty cool, though. The fighting is pretty cool because there's like plasma weapons and fire weapons and regular machine guns, and they work good against different enemies. And you do have to switch it up within one battle. Within one battle, one guy might come at you who's weak against plasma, the other guy's weak against fire, shotgun blast. So you need to shotgun the one guy and plasma the other. So it makes it a little fun and interesting and keeps you on your toes. the leveling up, the role playing is pretty good in this game. I wish I didn't pick like science and engineering at all. Even though you do use it in conversations, I think they even told me I got this game kind of does a good job too of like makes you feel like it's paying attention to what you're doing because it says, "Oh, we've noticed that you you go into battle. You know, you're playing this style a lot." So it's like paying attention of what you're doing, and so I don't know. I like this game. Yeah, it is a little dark and a little boring in the same way that like is it Riven? When was the game in that particular Dark Risen? No, Risen and Risen 2, Risen 3. Those are really like long plotting like Skyrim, uh, Skyrim on the opposite of that. It's like Skyrim on slow. Well, what do you say we get going here? Got the Steelers, and if you're watching on YouTube, there will be no Steelers on YouTube, but you could go to my Meet Me stream and watch the Steelers on Meet Me. I don't know, man. Some girls get really upset when you compliment their boobs. Like if you say, "Wow, nice boobies" or "nice cleavage," or like, "God damn it, I can't believe you mentioned it. I'm so sick of guys mentioning my tits. They're just there, man." And like, geez, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't know. Like, it's like if my arm's here, it's like, nice arm. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm sitting here like this, like, hey, nice arms. You know, so if it's like this, it's like nice cleavage. And I don't mean to like point it out, but like another girl just, hey, thanks. You like that? And no, to shake them. You know, so it's like, what do? You adjust your behavior? You stop saying nice cleavage because the one girl got mad. Sometimes I do. I'm like, I really want to compliment her boobs, but is she gonna fly off the handle at me and kick me off of her fucking platform and shit? Or is she gonna say, "Hey, thanks, man"? Well, I don't know. I guess because I'm around from like right before OnlyFans exploded. Um, they like really girls really get mad at you if you compliment them their boobs. But like nowadays, I think it's a little more accepted. Wow, look at this. Tennessee is kicking the Chiefs ass. The Chiefs really in the pickle this year. And he just fumbled, dude. He's holding the ball like this. It looks like he's gonna fumble. Yes, a lot of times when guys fumble, you could use like he's gonna fumble, and then they fumble. Yeah, oftentimes you can say, hey, it looks like he's gonna fumble, and then he fumbles. Oh, it's looking more like I thought it would look. Check this out, Cowboys Chargers. Raving Lunatics team. Our viewer Raving Lunatics team. Saints winning. Well, I think my bets are all going to lose except the Steelers and the Bengals win one.
Is gunning to disrupt the peace talks? That's fine. Conflict is good for business. They say war never changes, especially that part of it.
What is it? Ready to waste it. On your command.
It's pretty good. The timing it takes to load is pretty good. That's here before that, right? Yeah, this goes around. I don't really know where I'm going on this. I'm trying to find the broadcast. Here? Wait, I have to. See? That's the way you come in, right? Yeah. Like, I'm leaving. Quit fucking around, dude.
No way through that fence except in pieces.
You suffered
Find another
extensive
way
damage,
around.
Commander. Short on targets at the moment.
proceed directly to an alliance. A swift end to the war is highly improbable.
You had to run a quaint for... to come to that conclusion? Did your numbers give any insight into making this more worth my while?
This unit welcomes you to... My records do not indicate that any authorized personnel remain aboard. Searching my records. This sector's long...
Let's concentrate on finding debris. Talk later.
No time to lollygag, Commander. Whatever's in that... I'm starting to get an eerie feeling, like someone's got their lamps on us. We've got the override codes. Let's use them on these mechs. Control should be nearby.
Proceeding to combatant.
Strike true. Anomalous outlier. Fire.
Those automech override codes should be useful about me.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Don't go no further, infidel. This next shot will miss. What are you doing down there?
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Balancing the equation. Nice.
We've got the override codes.
Random element.